Tulips are a beautiful flower. They're long-stemmed, distinctive, they're very unique, they're bold, they're beautiful, and they come in many varieties of colors. At Post, a tulip is more than just a symbol. It's an integral part of who we are. It's part of our DNA. Tulips were first brought to Europe through Turkey as a gift from the Sultan to an ambassador of Ferdinand I. The Europeans quickly fell in love with the flower. Botanists of the day created many varieties and many variations of the bulb. In fact, the bulb became such a hit that it created what some call the first speculative bubble, known as tulip mania of the 1600s. Prices for a tulip bulb got so high that a single flower bulb sold for more than 10 times the annual salary of a skilled craftsman. Alas, the bubble burst, as all bubbles do. But the tulip retained its aura as a very special flower with a rich history and symbolism. So again, looking to distinguish ourselves, Post planted its first tulips in 1978. Because of the South's unpredictable and hot weather, we had to plan these beds up to 10 months in advance. We also learned that tulips in southern climates should be considered an annual, not a perennial, as they are in northern states or in Europe. This meant planting, digging, and replanting tulip bulbs by hand on a scale that no one else has ever done. It was a big commitment to focus so much time and energy and money on a flower with such a fleeting bloom in our part of the country. But we were looking to be different. It was one of our first ways that Post began to create places that make a difference. Back in the 1970s, branding was a new concept, especially in the apartment industry. Post was looking for a unique identity. In the tulip, we found a symbol of beauty and class that was a perfect expression of what we were trying to do with our communities. By the 1980s, we had gotten pretty good at planting tulips. We had taken a flower that blooms 2 weeks and made the color presentation last a full month. We did this by using early, mid, and late blooming tulips. We took this philosophy to our landscape design of our courtyards and gardens by utilizing trees and shrubs that bloom in all seasons. This helped us achieve our goal of having something pretty going on for 12 months out of the year. The tulip phenomenon was taking shape. Families would wait till our properties were in full bloom and come out and take family portraits. The local media would call us and ask us about tulip bloom times. We even had traffic jams at our properties when we'd pull the flowers out of the beds with people trying to get our spent tulip bulbs. We would load up their cars with dirty old bulbs and they would take them home and try to regrow them. We have honored this symbol of our company with a tulip tour, an annual event born from our landscape groups desire to do better each year by driving around in a bus and critiquing the tulip designs. It's such fun, we decided to get the corporate office involved. It is one of our most popular springtime events. We were planting 1 million bulbs a year by hand during the height of our garden style development. Today, we plant probably 1/3 of that with our urban communities, which have a more dense landscape. While the tulip is still prominent in the displays, we have to be very thoughtful about where we use them. Our planting strategy will continue to evolve as we grow into markets and adapt to newer trends in development. The tulip will remain a brand icon and a symbol of quality and beauty as we continue to create places that make a difference.